What's up? My name is Divested Puppet, and welcome to the most lit Divested community on YouTube. But before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe, because that helps this video reach a more larger audience, and hopefully reach some of these mammies who keep begging these black men to want them, even though they keep paying them with dust. But I digress. So tonight I'm going to be reacting to TikToks that my subscribers sent to me of desperate pick-me's and mammies and the dusties that they want so badly. So let's get started.
I knew Beyonce was a pick-me when she released her first album.
I knew her ass was a pick-me when she picked Jay-Z. You telling me out of all the handsome billionaires you could have picked, you picked Jay-Z? What's it with you mammies always wanting gangsters? You want to be dangerously in love. That's why you sitting there in your mansion talking about, I be drinking every day, noon and night too, if I had to wake up next to a goblin who could have potentially got me trapped up in some federal charges.
And she did Dangerously in Love Part 2. Y'all remember when she got to the end of the song and she's like, I love you, love you, love you, love you. It's like, all right, bitch. All right, we get it. You love him.
That's how these mammies be sounding online. Talking about, I love you, black men. I love you. And you get paid nothing but dust, okay? They'll sit online and tell the world how they love every other race of woman other than your mammy ass. While you sitting over there, I love you, black man. I love you. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay? And they think that looks normal. And then when you tell them, they look cringe and embarrassing. Oh, what do you mean? But I love black men. I should be able to tell black men that I love them. Yeah, but are they saying they love you back? Because every time we go into the comment sections, all we see is more mammies in the comments talking about, I love me some black men too. But you rarely see black men in the comments reciprocating, okay? So yeah, it's very embarrassing and cringe.
Damn. That's when I knew right there. I was like 7, 8 years old and I had that intuition that, mama was a little desperate for love. I'm sorry.
Girl, me too. I had that intuition as a child as well. When I was a little girl, I could spot these mammies from a mile away. And I made sure to do everything not to end up like them.
All right. I mean, if you really think about it, some of her lyrics are a bit unhinged, Talking about some life would be purposeless without you.
Wait a minute, what? Girl, if you don't get out that mansion and get a life, I'm a married woman. And my purpose in life is not my husband, okay? I put myself first. Me first, okay? I don't put men in the center of my damn universe. Like, girl, if you don't get out the house and get some activities or hobbies or something.
Sis, that's a lot. Finally, you put my love on top because you're the one that I love. Baby, you're all I need. You're the only one I see. Like, sis, are you okay?
She clearly ain't okay. Did you see her ass at the Grammys? Looking like a whole white woman. I'm like, who that white woman? Looking all pale and sickly and stuff like that. I'm like, that ain't no Beyonce. I don't know that woman.
Why don't you love me? Baby, tell me, why don't you love me?
Because your ass ain't a white woman, okay? That's why you sitting up here looking paler and paler every year. Real talk. That's why he don't want your ass, okay? Why don't you want me? Why don't you love me? Because your ass ain't a white woman. That's why, okay?
Like, come on. If you are a part of the Beehive, then you got a little bit of pick-me in you, and it's okay.
That ain't okay. Stop the cat, okay? No, ain't nothing okay with being a pick-me, a pick-meisha, or any of the variation, okay? Can we stop normalizing this desperate behavior in black women?
Black man, hey.
Black men, hey. You already know when a video starts like this that this is a mammy.
So I just been sitting over here thinking, and one thing that I have realized is that the world does not want a black man to have love.
The world doesn't want to be victimized, okay? Which is what black men have been doing to everybody, okay? When you look at the statistics and you see that black men are the ones who literally make up 13% of the population, but over 60% of the violent crimes, then don't sit up there and scratch your head and wonder why people don't love them, right?
Listen to me when I say this. I feel like the world does not want a black man to have love because love does this crazy thing called healing.
Or whatever, okay? They're the ones that don't want to be loved. That's why they ocean spray whole communities. That's why they burn, loot, and riot and destroy their own communities, okay? So no, it ain't got nothing to do with the world don't want the black man to be loved. No, nobody wants to live around their asses for good reasons.
They don't want the black man to be healed. Why don't they want the black man to be healed? Because
you can sit there all you want with your gaslighting. Black men ain't even really checking for you, okay? Point blank period. These mammies have been sitting online for many, many years and they still don't got no ring on their finger, okay? It's really cringe.
if he's healed and he's educated, baby, he's unstoppable.
Meanwhile, this is what black men are doing. Online trying to figure out why white and non-black women don't want them. Okay? I guarantee he made this video for the white girls who don't date black men. He ain't thinking about your raggedy mammy asses. Why? It's because y'all have the highest domestic violence and murder rates towards black women. It's because y'all have the highest HIV rates. It's because y'all have the highest illiteracy rates, which means you can't read or write or comprehend anything. It's because y'all impregnate and dump every race of woman on the planet. You want me to continue? Okay. We sick of this. Y'all sitting up here acting like you can't figure out why we don't want your ass. We have every reason not to want y'all asses. And having some light skin and blue eyes ain't gonna make me want your ass either, okay? My husband has crystal blue eyes. So no, I'm not impressed. Why? And then they make videos like this because really, they want the white women's validation. They want Becky Ling Ling and Esmeralda's validation. Look at them. Look, but I'm light-skinned, but I got blue eyes. Why don't you want me, white woman? Okay? So while you mammies are crying online trying to figure out why black men don't want you, they're crying online trying to figure out why Becky Ling Ling and Esmeralda ain't effing with their ass.
I absolutely love when these kind of black males say stuff like, oh, we don't date black women. No, hun, black women don't date you.
And I'm going to have to call you cap on that one because there's plenty of you mammies out here willing and ready to get with one of these dussies. So I'm not buying it. Matter of fact, you sound a lot like the Nakers who come to my channel and go, oh, we rejected you first. How can you reject somebody who doesn't want you? I've been interracially dating my whole life. If I wanted a black man, I could have easily gotten one, okay? When y'all raggedy asses come to our spaces, talking about who we're the ones who rejected you, you sound a lot like this woman right here, okay?
Because let's just keep it a buck. Like, let's just keep it honest. The black males that act like they don't date black women are just the black males that black women have passed up on for years because something is wrong with them. Come on now.
I'm not buying that at all. There's plenty of you mammies who would love to get one of these black men who typically go for white, Asian, and Latin women, okay? Point blank period is giving you being rejected a lot from black men and you mad about it. That is what this video is giving.
Black women don't date you. It's not the other way around.
We're the ones that don't want you. We're the ones not picking you. Girl, bye. You ain't fooling anybody.
Nothing makes me scared. Do you see my hands? Do they look like they shaking to you?
They need to be shaking. Look at the description. When you get disowned as a teenager by your dad for having a black boyfriend. Well, I really don't understand why a lot of these Beckys sit online and can't figure out why their dads don't want them with black men. When you see what black men are doing to black women, anybody with common sense would say, no, I don't want that for my daughter, okay? Your father is trying to protect you. And you gonna be scared once your Dusty impregnates and dumps your ass, and now you ain't got nowhere to go because you got disowned by your family, okay? So your hands need to be shaking. You'll be on TikTok in another couple of years talking about how your baby daddy ain't okay? See these women all the time at Walmart. 5, 6, 7 mixed kids and no dad in sight. So yeah, you definitely need to be scared. You want to act grown, you need to get the out, okay?
No.
U.S. warns of using dating apps after suspicious deaths of 8 Americans in Colombia. So if you're new here,
everybody's talking about all these suspicious deaths of passport bros. And to me, I already predicted that this was going to happen, okay? I predicted last year that these raggedy passport roaches were going to get set up and trapped up.
I actually live in Medellin, Colombia. I've been here since April, okay? Now, before you get your panties in a bunch, Medellin in Colombia is relatively safe. I mean, of course.
Yeah, it's safe for black women. Because them goons ain't checking for black women overseas. Point blank period. But when it comes to these black men traveling overseas, all they see is a walking lick.
Stuff happens just like any, major city. Like I live in Medellin, so it's a major city. So of course, yes.
So she lives there. She lives in Medellin.
Things happen just like any other major city in the United States. The problem is the passport bros are coming over here and they're getting on Tinder. They're meeting women in the schmeck's work territory.
Yeah, it's really funny how they raggedy asses want to talk about modern women this, modern women that. It sounds like a you problem, okay? Because you telling me out of millions of women you can't find one. It sounds like you busted and there's something wrong with you. And a lot of these men go overseas to trick off. They're not bringing back wives.
And these women are, they're getting back to their hotel rooms and they're drugging them and they're robbing them.
Yeah, that's all you are to them. A walking ATM, a walking wallet. Okay? You shut your asses on the internet talking about, and these women are better, and these are the women we want, and they looking at you like, okay, lick, Bring your dumb ass on, okay? While I drug you and rob your dumb ass, because I don't want you, okay? If I'm a 10, what the makes you think I want you and you a 2? Like, get out of here.
Now, because a lot of men come over here and they just throw all of their common sense out the window. Like, bro, if you are a 2 in Idaho,
I just said that.
2 in Idaho, what makes you think you're gonna come to Columbia and have this beautiful woman all over you and she don't want nothing?
Yeah, because they're delusional, okay? When you sit online watching porn 24 hours a day, you sitting up there looking at women with plastic surgery, plastic faces, plastic bodies all day, your raggedy, unattractive ass, all of a sudden you thinking that you can land some of these women, okay? I'm just gonna go get a passport and all these beautiful women are gonna want me, okay? It's giving delusions.
I keep saying passport bro discourse on my feed, but I feel like Japan really nailed it when it comes to talking about those kind of guys, because they just call them LBH, loser back home.
What? Loser back home. So apparently overseas, they're not referred to as passport bros. They're referred to as LBHs, losers back home. When I say that the passport roaches, their movement is completely dead, I mean it, okay? Like, anytime you sit up there and you think that you're going to come into another person's country and run your raggedy degenerate that you done in the United States, you think they want you in their country? You think they want you with their women? Okay? Like, no, they don't want you in their country. They don't want you with their daughters. They don't want you with their sisters or mothers or anything. Like, nobody wants you in their country no more. Y'all have overstayed y'all welcome. Y'all is sitting up here talking about we passport bros, but yet overseas they're referring to you as LBHs? I never even heard of that term before.
No, it's really interesting watching the losers back home try to rebrand themselves as passport bros or passport men. Like, I'm glad that you guys have found community with each other. However, that is not what the rest of the world calls you.
Oh my God, you just got ethered by an Asian woman, okay? Even Asian women are referring to you as LBHs. Hey, look at that Ling Ling. You're an LBH, loser back home, okay? These women don't want other people's rejects. Point blank period, okay? Even got Ling Ling sitting up here clowning y'all asses.
Don't let this be you fellas. This brother right here said, oh, I really need a good woman in my life. He just turned 70, so he ready. Y'all, these men tell us they're not ready for 50 years.
And y'all stay with them for 50 years, okay? Because we already know that you mammies glorify being ride or dies, okay? So don't sit there and complain now. Y'all literally sitting up here giving these men all these wifey benefits, and yet he ain't made you no wife, then you wasted your time.
And now look when he ready, 70.
Only thing he ready for is a retirement home, okay? Dusty old ass. Talking about, I'm ready now. What you ready for? A nap? A bowl of oatmeal or something like that? If you don't get your raggedy dementia looking ass on, okay?
Y'all got 11 more weeks to Valentine's Day. Don't be this man.
And yeah, I guarantee for Valentine's Day, y'all ain't even got took out for a box of chicken, okay?
What the hell we gonna do with you at 70?
Too many of you women have no clue that your makeup looks stupid, your eyelashes look stupid, your fake hair looks stupid.
And you don't have no clue that you black men look very stupid when you sit online obsessing over makeup, lashes, and weave. I don't see any other race of men doing this to their women other than black men. And really what it is you're insecure that when a woman beautifies herself and elevates herself, she is going to have high self-esteem. These dusty ass nakers do not want you to have high self-esteem. That is why they criticize you for doing simple things every other race of woman does, okay? Point blank period. Y'all have the highest unemployment rates in our country, and all you do is sit online obsessing about black women wearing wigs and weave and makeup. You got more pressing issues.
We don't like all of this shit.
Yeah, I can tell you what I don't like. I don't like broke groups of men in my face trying to tell me how I should be spending my money on myself.
Nothing in the world that could make me hate black men. A lot of black men don't.
Girl, bye, okay? So not the high unemployment rates, not the high domestic violence rates, the high murder rates they're giving you, nothing. This is why I don't have no respect for mammies, because they'll sit up there and just allow black men to just run wild in these streets, okay? The black man can't do nothing wrong, okay? Meanwhile, he's burning down the community, burning, looting, and rioting the community, giving black women the highest domestic violence and murder rates, while you stupid mammies are sitting online going, and the black man can't do nothing wrong. That's why y'all are just as dangerous as these nakers we talk about on our channel. And we want nothing to do with you as well.
Like that
kind of men,
the other way
you
around.
know,
That's
so
not true.
it's like, because I don't judge people based on one person. Like, it's not black men as a whole. There's so many different.
I judge people based on a collective. When I study statistics and I see that black men are the ones responsible of giving black women the highest domestic violence and murder rates, what the hell makes you think that I want to take that risk, okay? And that is what y'all fail to understand. You expect me as a black woman to jump in a pool full of sharks and hope one or two of them are not going to bite me, okay? Out of here with that nonsense.
Kinds of black men.
It's not even, because I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, okay? It's not a flex. You bitches that he has out here thinking, oh, my baby mama this, my baby mama that. Let me tell you something, okay? You talking about a mother that wakes up in the morning and instead of brushing his teeth, he takes the sleeve of his shirt and wipes his fucking mouth. Out of here. You can have him.
So here we have a Becky who is quite unhinged and talking about her black baby daddy, okay? And we see a lot of these Beckys online who are just absolutely just full of rage because now they're a single parent, like many black women. And this is why when it comes to our white sisters, we need to kind of wake them up and go, hey, you know, your ass really need to think twice about getting with these dust buckets because you gonna be just like this Becky right here, okay? She should have stuck with her own men. Point blank period. Like, girl, you have some of the most attractive men on the planet who want to produce, provide, and protect and make you a wife and the mother of their children. And y'all throw that all away to get with a naker who's going to pump and dump you and leave you a single parent? Okay? So, yeah, and on top of that, too, you said he takes a t-shirt and wipes his mouth with it. That's disgusting. And you still lay down with him? You know what I mean? So that doesn't really reflect too positively on you because it shows that you don't got no standards.
Y'all don't know. About a month ago, I came to his mama and his sisters. I asked them where they get him to me. This is his daughter. She said yeah. His mama said yeah. His sister said yeah.
It doesn't matter if his mom says yes, his sister says yes. What matters is that he is not the one asking for your hand in marriage. That is the only thing that matters right now. It doesn't matter if you got the approval of the mama, the sister, his daughter from another relation. It don't matter. The fact is, if he wanted to marry you, he would have did it. And they clapping, bigging up this shit. Okay? This is why black women will stay losing, okay? Black women love to chase them some men that don't want their asses. That's just cringe. That's just really embarrassing, okay? Black men are completely resting in their femininity. Ain't no way if I was a man that I would ever accept a marriage proposal from a woman. Like, this is so cringe. Got her on bended knee like she the man. Yeah, she set the bar low. What you talking about? She set the bar. Okay? She set that bar right to the ground where her knees are. Okay? Get up off that ground and dust them dusty ass knees off. It's pathetic. Talking about she set the bar. Yeah, she set the bar low for black women. And I know I'm going to have some hating ass mammies in the comment. Well, that's her choice. And okay, that can be her choice. That's not going to be mine. And that is what bothers you the most. That I didn't have to get on bended knee in order to get my husband to propose. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She just set the bar.
She just set the bar. Yeah, extremely low.
She proposed.
That's why you don't take your Brad to the black cookout, okay? I don't know what's going on here.